Hi, this is Bird from Birds SVGs, and in this video we'll be putting together the Gingerbread Man card, and that's from the Countdown to Christmas SVG collection. So we'll be starting by putting the card base together. So we'll fold along the score line in the card to get our centre point, and then we'll add our insert. Adding an insert means that we can use dark brown cardstock for our card base, and we've got a space to write the message to our recipient, as well as adding a bit more rigidity to our card base as well. Okay, so we're just going to pop that into place. We're going to make sure it's central, but also that it doesn't obstruct that center fold line. Okay, now we're going to pop our front layer on, and you'll see that this layer has got all the pieces cut out for all of our detail pieces that's going to go on the front. So it's ever so easy to pop them into place because you've kind of got a template there to pop them into. So this sits inside our card base, so there's a border around the edge, so you want to make sure that it's central. And then one by one we'll just add all of our pieces into the little gaps that this layer provides. So it's nice and easy, and I was thinking actually that this could be ideal if you wanted to get your children involved in card making, because it's kind of like card making by numbers. So all they need to do is pop the pieces in the right size gaps. Okay, with your bow tie you can glue this down completely, or like I have, I've just popped some glue in the middle, and then I thought that I'd pop it out for a little bit of dimension. Just bend the sides up. Then you've just got a little piece that goes in the middle to kind of form the knot in the tie. So that's all of the red pieces, and then you've got some white pieces that represent the icing, and then that makes up the face as well as the icing layer that will go on top in a second. Again, there's holes there, you just pop them in place. It's ever so easy. I think this would be a great project if your child takes in, well, makes them for their grandparents, or takes cards into their class in school or something. I think this would be great for them. This layer is the only one that's a little bit fine. So if you've got a precision tip on your glue, then that really helps here. But if not, just add a few dots around here and there, and it will hold in place. There's really not much to it. So you don't need an awful lot of glue anyway. Now when you pop this white layer on top of your gingerbread man, it should fit just inside that front lighter brown layer. So you just want to make sure that it has got a slight border around the edge, but you know what, if it doesn't go exactly in place, I don't think it's going to hurt. I think it's still going to look fine. You know, if your child pops it on and it's slightly off, I don't think it'll matter. I think it'll just add to the charm. Okay, so that's our card done. It's nice and easy, especially if it's one, like I say, that you're making for a classroom of children and you've got a lot to make. This is a really easy, but I think quite effective card to pop together. So we've got a decorative envelope here. We're folding along all of the four sides and just adding some glue to the bottom of the side flaps. In your download though, if you're popping it in the post, because I know our post offices here, they've got like machines that you put your post through, and I'd worry that the cutout sections would get caught. So if you want a plain envelope with no cutouts, there is one in your download. There's actually a folder saying plain envelopes. Okay, so I've picked out some single-sided pattern paper because I want the cutout in my envelope to be white. So that way I can have my pattern paper kind of on the inside of my envelope. So just added some glue to the top edge of that insert, and that's that done. It's as simple as that. And there you have a fun gingerbread man card and matching envelope, all ready for sending out to the young or the young at heart this Christmas.